What's the big madam?
Oh, Heidi Fleiss.
Heidi Fleiss. He was partners with Heidi Fleiss, JJ the King of Beepers. When we moved to LA, the fucking store was huge.
King of Beepers.
He had like 10 million beepers in there. And then the store
He
kept
just
getting
brought
smaller.
back so many memories.
Smaller. It was right behind Wendy's on Sunset, behind Hoy's Walk.
Yep. The whole
the
little
karate school.
mini mall.
He had, JJ, the King of Beepers, must have had fucking 20 offices when I moved to LA. And then over time, it just kept getting smaller and smaller. And then he got arrested for the Heidi Fleiss thing.
Right.
Something happened and the thing just shrunk to fucking nothing. I'd have to go in there once a month and pay $30 for the fucking pager. The shit we used to.
So good.
Do you remember? Like, I dated my wife as boyfriend and girlfriend, but we didn't say nothing to nobody because we didn't want Mitzi to find out. And one night we walked into Rock and Roll Rouse and we saw you. You were the first one to know we were dating, and I remember.
And I was like, oh boy,
what are you doing with her? And I'm like, I don't know. She don't even fucking eat butter. She eats margarine. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing with her. I made her buy butter for the first time. She's like, I've been eating margarine for you. Who eats margarine?
Oh my God,
White
that's
people
disgusting.
do. I fucking hate margarine. But that first date, that was the first time we ever went shopping together. We were together like 3 weeks and you busted us. We're like, what the fuck do we do now?
I got eyes everywhere. But this is what I was going to say about Scott Day. Like, the difference between Scott Day and Adam Egget was that Adam, he was the guy. Like with Scott, like you could go talk to Scott and tell him, oh, and I'm not doing well, I don't know what to do, whatever, because he wasn't the main person. He could, if he wasn't giving you spots, he could say, oh, well, Mitzi's just not giving you spots. You know what I mean? Whereas Adam was the guy. So people would attack Adam and be like, I have credits. How dare you not give me spots? And he's like he has nobody to blame it on. He can't say, oh, Mitzi or this or whatever. So he just got his ass kicked. So he would hide in the back of the Comedy Store. And I'd be like, Adam, why are you hiding behind a door? He's like, they're fucking coming at me. I'm like, get in your car and get out of here. But he would try to like stay and like watch people to see if they were getting better or not. And they weren't. No one gave him the respect he deserved. Maybe it's because we knew him too well. When he was a manager, we would shit on him.
Like, I didn't know Adam as a manager. I knew Adam as a talent. Like, I didn't go there for those 7 years. So I knew Adam as a talent coordinator, never as a manager or anything else. I thought he was great.
I agree. Nothing better than sexually harassing Adam.
Yeah,
which
Adam
is what I do on a regular basis. I saw him in Austin and I grabbed his ass. And he's like, okay, come on. And I'm like, come on, let me see. And he's like, get away from me. I'm like, come on. We all want to see that hog. Let me see it.
Oh, my God.
He gets so mad.
Eleanor, so the CD comes out Friday.
Yeah, or August 20th. Is that Friday?
20th, Friday.
Yes, Friday.
How do you feel about it?
I'm excited. At first, because you record the album. It's with the 800-pound gorilla people. They're so nice.
Good people.
And great people. And they sent both nights in tracks. So I had to listen to it, I don't know, 100 fucking times because I was like, this is terrible. The first week I was like, it's awful. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting it out. It's the worst album I ever heard. And then the guy goes, well, where do we go from here? And I'm like, obviously I quit the business and I moved back to Philadelphia and just marry whoever's getting out of prison in the next couple weeks. He was like, you might want to take a day or two and not listen and then go back to it. And then I did. And I think, as a comic, we just beat this shit out of ourselves and you want it to be funny. You want them to experience what because everybody does what's funny to them, but you also want other people to, accept it. And so I went through it. I had index cards all over with different nights, different bits, blah, blah, blah. And then I finally got it down to what I like and I'm proud of. And that's it. And the album cover, they killed it with that because it's called Ladylike. Because every time I get off stage, after working with Andrew, he'll go, that was ladylike. So I call it Ladylike because I'm a lady.
I'm very fucking proud of you, Eleanor. And I'm very proud of what you've accomplished. I'm proud to call you a friend because we've been friends for 23 fucking years from that dungeon.
Jesus, it's so long. How did that
23
happen?
years from the store. It just happened. It just
It
happened.
just rolls by. You're like, fuck.
When I was first going in there, and I'd see you in there, I would go, how long are we going to last in here, really? When are we going to get fired from here? Every time I leave there, I would be
I was fired every other week.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I would fire myself. I'm like, that's the last time I'm doing a spot in there. I'm not going down there to bomb again. But she kept giving me love, and she kept, we were a family.
Yeah. A sick family, but we're a family.
We were a family. Paulie hit me up the other day, and he's like, hey, Baba. And I go, Paulie, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're like brothers. We had the same mother.
Yeah.
We all had the same mother. She was a fucking
That's right.
mother. The other day, I was like, I'm out of mothers. Like, all my mothers have died. Like, when my mother died, I had like 20 adopted mothers, Mrs. Sabatino. I'm down to one mother, Terry's mom.
Aww.
I'm down to one mom. I used to have 15 fucking moms. Mrs. Ronnie died. Mitzi Shaw died. Mrs. Sabatino died. Miss Lebrano's still alive. I got like 2 mothers left. I went from having no mother to 20 mothers. And then, I was like in heaven. Who's got 20 mothers?
Right.
You called me a motherfucker. I had to smack you 20 times because I got 20 mothers. You know what I'm saying? Who's got 20 moms? I called 20 women mom, what's going on? Mom. And little by little, over the years, my moms have disappeared, man. So I'm down to a mother-in-law. What a fucking shame.
It is. It sucks, but it's true. It's like when I see Paulie, I'm like, oh, hey. Like, I feel comfortable, even though we would fight like crazy, me and Paulie. Oh, my God. Because it was, Mitzi would, be like, oh, you got to ask Eleanor. That's the worst thing you can say to your son. And he's like, fuck her, and I get it. But he came in a couple of months ago. I was at the store. It was late night. It was very dead. Like the original room was packed, but the main room was closed. The belly room was closed. So it felt weird, when the wall, you're just in there and it's so dark. And Paulie's like, dude, right? It's like old school. He goes, it's the way my mom wanted it. I go, Paulie, that's awful. But he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. That was a good time in Eleanor. Eleanor, they can't take that from us.
Never. And we laughed. We had the best night that night. And Paulie was part of it, which didn't normally happen because we were kind of like, oh, that's the boss's son. We were like, hey, Paulie. But then we would, box him out for the most part, especially wait staff. But that night he hung out with the comics. He was a little tipsy, but like not crazy. He was so fucking funny. We had so much fun. It was like me, him, Kirk Fox, Ryan O'Neal. I forget who else, Kurt Metzger, and we were just laughing and giggling and telling stories. And Hart, the bartender.
I don't miss comedy, but I miss the store.
Yeah, those bonding, those fun nights where it's just like.
Towards the end, when you'd walk on Tuesday nights, when you'd walk into the main room,
shit.
Gino would give you a blunt. There'd be chicks giving massages. There was a chick in the back giving massages. Yes. I never went back there. I'm like, I'm not going back there. She was a sweetheart. You want a massage?
Hey, she wants to be a comic, so she put herself around it. She's great. Joy. Yeah.
She was great.
She's great.
She was great. The masseuse, the ABX capsule guys, I would leave there with a box of fuck.
Those guys.
They would come up to me and go, we're going to put it in your coffee. What?
They gave me a bag, a goodie bag, even if I wasn't on the show. Oh, hey, Eleanor, we got a bag for you.
We got a bag for you.
I love you guys.
I miss Gino. I miss, nobody understands that.
Gino's great.
What gave me the momentum to go out on the weekends was those Tuesday nights at the store. They were everything. Yeah. That was that was our ball night. That was our ball. That was it.
That's
Tuesday
right.
nights, I would drink 4 espressos before I'd go down there. 4 and a joint and an edible and a half a Xanax, and I would run down there and I'd be fucking ready because I would get so much anxiety in there. Like it would be so big on Tuesday nights.
It's great. I do Tripoli show, and then if I was lucky, I get a spot in the OR, and then the belly room, and just fucking bounce around. I was like, you wouldn't leave. It was great. You're in this one building. You get to do 3-4 shows a night.
Great.
It's fucking phenomenal. I can't wait for it to really come back. I don't know if it will. Those were Tripoli shows, right? This Tuesdays.
Tuesday
Fucking
nights.
amazing.
Tripoli,
Sometimes Rogan would do them, but Tripoli was mostly
Rogan,
his thing.
The Girl, there was great
Oh
promoters.
yeah. I forgot.
I loved her. I just
Sarah
put her up for
Mello.
something. No, yes, Sarah Mello. She just asked me for a reference for something. I'm like, Sarah, you got it. You were fucking
anything
very
you want.
good to me.
She's terrific. Yeah.
What a great place, man. And I'm sad I'm in New Jersey now, but it's in my fucking heart. You can't take it away from me.
Right.
I'm like a marine of comedy. Can't take the Comedy Store away from me. You can't take those Tuesday nights. You can't take those bombings behind AJ Jamal. You can't take those bombings away from me, from Dom Herrera. You know, you just can't. This is the
that
way
little
it is.
shit. Yeah.
How is he? Have you seen him?
Of course. I talk to Dom all the time.
I'm going to give him a call tonight. I'm happy
you
made...
please do. He's so fun.
He's a great guy. I still talk to a lot of guys. I talked to Theo the other night. That was great.
How's
I talked
Theo?
to Josh Wolf. I talked to a lot of people, just separate, staggered.
Yeah, sure.
I talked to Kate the other night. It's staggered, you know.
You check in with people.
Yeah, George Perez, you know.
Jorge. I love Georgie.
I love Jorge. But you keep doing what you're doing. I'm really fucking proud of you, man. I miss you to death.
I love seeing your face. You look great, by the way.
Yeah, we're trying. When Jimmy told me your album was coming out, I'm like, I'm getting her on this week. We got to break. I had too much cock on here. I got to have a pretty girl on here. The last 10 weeks.
Oh, then I'll keep my cock tucked.
Keep your cock between your legs for now. Where can they find your album on Friday?
It drops everywhere on Friday. So wherever you find albums, iTunes. We had it exclusively streaming on Pandora and Sirius. So that was it's playing all week. You can stream it. But for purchase, it doesn't come out until 8/20, and it'll be on iTunes, everything. Wherever else you get albums. So
you need something, you call.
Yes, sir.
And send Andrew my
Same.
love.
And I'll be over that side. So I'll hit you guys up. Maybe I'll swing out.
August 28th?
August 28th, I'm in Atlantic City, but in September, I think it's the 24th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, something like that. I'm at Uncle Vinny's. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I'm doing Uncle Vinny's.
I saw you were going to be back there again. There again. Hopefully
headlining at the end of September there. So
I have to go back to the dentist on the 30th. And this motherfucker, he's going to rip out the fang.
Fucking racket, those miserable fucks.
Oh, they're going to rip out the fang. They're going to rip out that's Steve Simone's brother.
You're making me. You're going to Steve's brother?
No, he put this in there 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when he had the practice in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
And now he's saying that this is no good no more, so we're going to take it out, and we're going to see where we're at. They're probably going to have to fucking stitch everything again.
Oh, they never like anybody else's work, these motherfuckers.
No. So
they did it all wrong. Let me reconfigure your whole mouth. Fuck you. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what the fuck made this swell. You know, I wish it was 19 up to 90, 2000. I could say I ate some bad pussy at the store and your gums got swollen, but I can't even use rotten pussy as an excuse for this shit. I love you, Eleanor. Stay black. Give my best to Andrew. Good luck.
I love you
weekend.
too. You're the best.
Give my best to Red Band and everybody in Austin. And
yes,
I love you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of your success.
Thank you so much for having me. It was so good to see you and hang out at the joint with Joey.
You got it. Stay black and stay beautiful. I'll give you a call next week.
You got it. Love you.
You got it. Love you.
Bye.